This is the Jeff Kai's Auto Sports Desk.
The Black Bears try and rock the Lobsters. The Rumble Ponies ready its rotation for opening day. And Big Red rolls into Brown as the best team in the land. Welcome to the Sports Desk. Black Bears are back out on the ice against the Rock Lobsters and still on the hunt for history. While 50 wins for the season is now out of reach, the all-time wins record is still within sight as long as Binghamton can win out. Challenge number one was on Thursday night as the Bears tried to bounce back and get a win against Athens. Binghamton has not lost back-to-back games all season so far, and it would not take long for the Bears to get on the board. Less than 90 seconds in, and Gavin Yates says, yeah, I'm going to do this one myself. He finds the back of the net, and the Bears are up 1-0. Less than a minute now remaining in the first period. Black Bears create the turnover on the penalty kill and welcome back Blake Tazzo as he makes it a 2-goal lead. Binghamton kills the penalty here, but the Rock Lobsters are able to create chaos, and the skater coming out of the sin bin finds the back of the net. Athens cuts the Bears' lead in half, but Binghamton gets a bit of insurance in the third period. Puck bouncing around in front of the crease. Austin Thomas finds the rubber and finds the twine. Thomas would add a second goal on an empty netter, and the Bears split the season series with the Rock Lobster, one game apiece. They get the win 4-1. Black Bears have 2 regular season games remaining with a chance to set the all-time wins mark for the FPHL. Binghamton needs to win out. They need to win both games, and both games are at home Friday night versus Danbury. And that is also Binghamton Hockey Hall of Fame night. That game has a special start time. Baseball, 1 day away from being back and just a few days away from being back in the city of Binghamton. And yes, Howard's forecast keeps getting colder for some reason. But the Rumble Ponies are on the road for opening day and got a workout in at Mirabito before hitting the highway. We got a chance to speak with Ponies skipper Reid Brignac about the first 3-game set that is in New Hampshire. Binghamton's manager said that he's excited about the way the team is playing out of spring training and the health of the team's top prospects at the moment. Brignac also announced the opening weekend rotation, which will feature the Mets' number 9 top pitching prospect, Jack Winiger, getting the start.
Very exciting. You know, he mixes pitches well, attacks the strike zone. You know, he had a really good year last year. And then Nolan McLean's going to be our number 2 starter, second game. And then we'll have Yoander Suarez and Felipe De La Cruz will be on Sunday.
Ponies return on Tuesday, April 8th for the home opener. Both Mets' top pitching prospects, Jonah Tong and Jonathan Pintaro, are likely candidates to take the mound on Tuesday and Wednesday for the home opener and game number 2. Big Red in the middle of a stretch that sees the top team in the land face off 3 times in an 8-day span. Cornell is 2-0 so far, picking up wins over Penn and UAlbany, both of those at home. Big Red heads out on the road now, though, and back to Ivy League play. The number 1 team in the nation heads to Brown on Saturday, trying to remain unbeaten in the conference and move to 4-0 for the first time in head coach Connor Buczek's career. Cornell enters Saturday's contest as the best offense in the country, ranking first in goals, assists, and top 5 in shooting percentage. But Coach Buczek says it's his defense that is rounding into form at the right time.
I think the sense of urgency and the pace they're playing with is really allowing us to show the athleticism and showcase the depth that we have on that side. Obviously, Wyatt in the goal is doing an excellent job. And more than anything, defense is about finishing possessions, right? When you get the opportunity to make a stop, can you pick up the tough ground ball? Can you get the clear? And I thought we've been excellent in that.
Feed ones off.
On the offensive end, C.J. Kirst, the senior attacker for Cornell, is 14 goals away from history in the all-time NCAA scoring mark. Kirst can move into the top 3 this Saturday as he's 2 goals behind the number 3 mark with 210 goals in his career.
All right, Zach, thank you. And don't go anywhere. We have one final story next.